Hello, hello. I think this is all working. I apologise. I had a slight, slight issue with the fact that my PC decided to switch off as I decided, was doing pre-show checks. So hopefully this is all going to work fine. But hello, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining. I can always see I've got loads of people waiting. It's amazing. Good to see you guys and Saz as well. Echo Reborn is an org. Yeah, my bad. Oh, what a way to start things off. Yeah, sorry, it's been a long day, Saz. I do apologise. You did tell me that in the message. But yeah, for those of you who are just joining, this is going to be a simple show match. Best of 7 we've got coming up for you, and it's Assassins, not Echo Reborn, that's the org. It's Assassins versus For the Win Esports. So I'll tell you what, let me just make... What a way to start a stream by completely getting the wrong team name. Always a good way to start. But I'll try and sort that out for you and try and sort of waffle on as I'm doing so. Everybody just ignore. I mean, it's good to be here. If you haven't already, if you're new to see these streams, basically, it's just for a bit of fun, this one. So if you haven't already, give us a follow. That's all I ask for. And I've already started the poll. As I'm so sorry, I've already started the poll. We'll just say it's the org, and I'll change your team names in the overlay so that actually says Assassins and not Echo Reborn. But yeah, just in case you're wondering. If you ever see that, that's what it is. Right. So, I think everything's updated apart from the lobby. We'll stick with the lobby as it is. I might change it at the end of that. But let's get game number 1 underway. I've got to remember which buttons to press now. I don't want to make any more mistakes. That's my slight issue at the moment. And hopefully everything's going to work absolutely perfectly. And it has done indeed. There you go. You're called Assassins in the overlay. Not on the poll, but only 2 players have joined. We got a few more joining up. There we go. Hopefully they're all going to come in, and we can get this game number 1 underway. So it's Assassins versus For the Win Esports. Assassins in the blue. And For the Win, obviously, in orange as an early opportunity. Coming in for the Win, but Saz on the line getting the save. Good save from him. So, let us know who you're here to shout for. Let me know in the chat. And hopefully these 2 teams are going to put in an absolute banger for us. Alex gets it into the bottom left-hand corner. After a lovely play there from Not Super on the left-hand side. Just waited patiently, and it's Tristan, because he warned me before, not Tarzan. Tristan just left a bit flat-footed there at the near post, and it's For the Win getting the early lead. Yeah, immediately up to kick-off as well. For the Win. I might just start calling them FTW. I think, Saz, I think you told me that as well. It's going to be them for sure. There's Saz trying to get up on them to the end of that one. Lovely pinch there from Sparks on the left-hand side. Didn't quite get the connection he probably was dreaming for, but nonetheless, keeping possession here. Lovely challenge there by Saz, but as Ninja just coming in, got enough speed on that one, taking it into the corner. Here he is again, trying to find a pass it through. Lovely touch there down to Alex. Not too sure how much he meant to that one, but Alex trying to find his teammates, Not Super. And nearly a beautiful team play. Didn't quite work out for them on that occasion. But so far, Not Super is too good for these Skye. You might say that. Oh, what is it with you lot? They're giving me all these weird and wonderful names to try and pronounce. I'm English. We absolutely suck when it comes to pronouncing names and whatever. But yeah, we will see if he is too good for them. As is Alex trying to clear his lines there from the right-hand corner. Just getting a little bit hung out at the moment there in that bottom corner. But Ninja breaking away down the middle there. Tristan on the line. Lovely defensive play there from Tristan. didn't commit too early. Made sure he gave himself the best opportunity. And wonderful third man play there. Keeps Assassins to just a 1-goal deficit. Here is Tristan now. Challenging the midfield though. Falls off to Not Super. Awkward in the corner. Lovely demo there from Saz. I think that's the first demo as well of the game. There's the second. And I love a good demo play. Sparks just punting it back to Tristan. Up in the air he goes. But he's met there by Not Super. Good challenge from him. So despite that first early goal from For the Win, it's been quite an even contest so far. Not much between the two teams. And of course, anyone that knows me knows that I love to throw in a Caster's Curse. And there's my first one of the night. I'm sure there'll be more to come as Ninja from the left-hand side. Great challenge. And in the back of the net, doubles the lead. And Resnal, yeah, there you go. I mean, that's the beauty of having the custom overlay. If you send me a logo, I can put it on and we can show it to the world. As Tristan almost faking out there. Probably was hoping for the actual connection with the ball, but sometimes the accidental whiff can lead into the accidental fake, but didn't work out for them on that occasion. Here he goes again. Tristan looking very, very spicy at the moment there. Leading his team on points as Rocket decides to catch up there on the director's view. Alex now trying to find a passing field, but lovely touch away from Tristan as Not Super was smelling the open net and just not able to get the connection on the end of that one. Here comes Alex now, right hand side. Been met too quickly as Saz just taking his time in defence. A minute and 36 left on the clock, and Assassins, got to feel a little bit for them. They've been putting in a good performance so far, but not able to find that third and finishing touch. Can they find something here on this occasion as the ball pops away from the corner and Sparks? Lovely touch around there. Probably gave his teammate a little bit of a heart attack, but he knew what he was doing. Ninja getting challenged on the right hand side as falls almost nicely in spot. Not Super gets enough on it, and Sparks had to be quick off the line on that one, which he was. So minute left on the clock, and they're gonna have a bit of a mountain now to climb as Ninja steps up, sends it into the back of the net and gets his second goal of the game. Net wide open. Some might say it's the most difficult shot you're going to get, but I don't know, the open net. Anyway, so 1,200 versus 1,500. Is that the overall team, or is that an individual player? I'm guessing that's an individual player. I'm not too sure which one says. Let me know. Anyway, here comes Ninja now, right hand side. Leaves it for Not Super. Pushes the ball into the... trying to get a shot on target, but Assassin's doing well just to clear their lines. 40 seconds left now to go. Can we see... Nope. I was about to say, can we see Assassins find some sort of a consolation or a bit of a confidence boost? Instead, Alex just, again, it's the accidental whiff turning into the accidental fake. Ends up in the back of the net, and 4-0 now to For the Win. Ah, right, here's the teams. Thanks, Saz. I mean, I'm quite impressed as well. You're managing to communicate in the chat whilst you're playing. I'm not saying that's why you're losing 4-0 at the moment, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Anyway, so For the Wins are definitely the better team then in terms of MMR, but Assassins are definitely putting in a good performance and showing that good signs of, you know, trying to keep them at bay. But on this occasion, for the first game, maybe just a case of getting into the stride, warming up a little bit, as Alex trying to do a little solo play there from left-hand side. Didn't quite get it. And with the clock ticking down to 0, we're going to see first game. All right, Alex has other ideas. Pops up to Not Super off the backboard, and Alex couldn't get quite the shot on target he wanted. Nearly a beautiful 0-second goal, but indeed, ball hits the ground. And first game goes to the favourites, you got to say, with that sort of MMR, For the Win Esports. So you can see, oh, I completely forgot to press play on the music. Anyway, you can see there For the Win sort of dominate in terms of scoreline and domination on the field, but you know, ball possession wise, Assassins looking very, you know, looking good. They're looking up for it. So it's going to be a struggle for them because obviously you're going up against some very strong players, but it's always good to see when you've got a team that are fighting putting in a good performance. So fingers crossed they can get something in the next game, even if it is just a single goal. That always helps. Always, even if it just gives a little bit of a confidence boost, it's always good to see. So we will see then, as a bit of a change of cards going on as well. So whilst the players are just doing their thing, let me know. How are you guys doing today in chat? Let us know. You having a good day? I'm having a good day. And I love coming in from Resnal as well. So here we go then. Game number 2 gets underway. And hopefully the changing cars does something for the teams. I need to figure out these buttons. There's so much to do when it's just me casting the stream at the same time. Tristan! AFK on the ball, I think. Not too sure what happened there. He slides into net. And then nothing. Not too sure what's going on. That's a shame to see that, but hopefully he's still with us. Is Tristan, he is indeed. I think Tristan's still moving, unless he's just, no, he's still moving. So we're all good. Oh, as you well, it's a crossbar coming in for the win for the epic save crossbar challenge. First good opportunity for Assassins here in this game, and they might have another one. This time the post denying them the opportunity. They'll be kicking themselves, and then they get done on the counter attack. A lovely breakaway play there. Not super. Little reverse, little push forward into the path of Ninja, slams it into the back of the net. And you gotta feel slightly for Assassins on that one. I mean, hitting the crossbar, hitting the post, did everything but score. So early signs though for Assassins that they, you know, they can get something. But even if they get nothing, this is still a good run out against a good opposition. First goal of the game there for Tristan. First goal of the series, just to say, for Assassins. It's a lovely challenge from Tristan. Completely catches for the win off guard, and he does the right thing, gets the read off the backboard. And just like that, Assassins giving themselves a glimmer of opportunity to get back into this one. I mean, we've still got over 4 minutes left on the clock, so, you know, 1 goal is nothing in terms of Rocket League, but it might have 2. Oh, my word. I might say 2 goals to find, but Alex not able to find a finishing touch on that occasion. Swishy save for Ninja. No attacking player, though, for Assassins, making them use that squishy powers. The Assassins doing well to keep the ball in for the win. So miscommunication there in the corner. Gives Assassins another chance just to try and recycle a little bit, try and find an opportunity. Lovely play from Tristan, going for the flip reset. Oh, not quite. Denied on the line by, I didn't see who it was, but how dare he take that away from Tristan. I'm sure he'd be absolutely gutted. Flip reset on stream is like a Rocket League player's absolute dream. And on this occasion he was absolutely denied. But here come for the win now, trying to make their lead a little bit more comfortable, which indeed they do. Is not super on this occasion. He's teaming up nicely with Ninja as well. That's an unfortunate but lovely 50 though for Ninja. Sad. Got absolutely done over there by the 50. Falls into pass with not super, and it's a shame. That's a shame. You hate losing out to 50 like that, but nevertheless, well played. Well played by For the win. So they regain their 2-goal advantage, but Assassins looking a lot better than they did in the first game here, and good rotations. Ninja trying to thinks better of it, trying to make that awkward for his teammates, but it's allowed Assassins to get a shot on target, and Tristan getting his 2nd goal of the game. Lovely play there by Sparks, capitalised on the slow play from For the win. Kind of caught napping there at the back lines, and that's what you want. If you're going up against a stronger team, you've got to step up your speed a little bit and try and make sure you've at least got a first man challenging, even if you're not hitting the ball, just putting on some pressure and just making your opponents think, but almost straight away as we hit the halfway point for the win. Slight double commit, but looking dangerous on the counter with Ninja. Oh my word, bit too easy on that occasion. Tristan trying to get the read off the backboard. I think Sparks maybe got a little bumped on the way out by Ninja, I think it was. So if it was, good bump play, but just like that, for the win, regain again their 2-goal advantage. And Assassin, they've got to find a way back into this one. They might find, they've got to find a third now as well, was not super off the kickoff. Tristan, oh, caught in two minds on, as a third man there, not too sure whether to go up for it or not. Decided to bail out, and it's just allowed an opportunity there. He does indeed look a good player. RLCS, not sure yet. He hasn't hit a flip reset or ground pinch or something crazy. But here comes Not Super though. Oh, lovely play into the path. Ninja, what a save by Tristan on the line. Nearly a beautiful play there for the win. But Tristan decided, no, you're not doing that to my team. Oh my, what an angle by Alex. I mean, Reaper. You're saying he's looking at RLCS, and I said he hasn't hit a clip yet, but that angle was a bit tasty. I'll give him that. Okay. I'll put that down as my curiosity is now piqued. He's not quite at the I can't even say it, RLCS standard. He's still got a few more clips to hit, but certainly that's a good way to start. So 6-2 now to 4 the win. Assassins, I mean, they're showing good signs. I can't take it away from them. I think it's just, I mean, what? I was half expecting Saz to get the double off the back there, but it just somehow ended up to float into the back of the net. Not Super getting stuck on the, oh my word, the awkwardness there by Not Super. Decided to climb the post instead of the backboard, and it just meant that the ball was just floating into the back of the net. Assassins won't be complaining. They'll take goals like that any day. Passing field from Saz. There's another one. Hello. A minute and 20 left on the clock, and now it's a 2-goal game again. For I've lost count of how many times this happened in this match, but Saz. Oh, Alex nearly getting the save. So close, but not quite. Ninja saying his mate's forgotten how to drive. Yeah, that does help him. Rocket League. Oh, nearly squeaking in a fifth there for Assassins. Somebody's definitely put something in their drink. Oh, but for the winner saying, no, 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 no. We're just toying with you at the moment. That's a beautiful punt upfield and Not Super. What a read from him. Didn't have much time to react, but he had just enough time to get his angles sorted. And he's ended up in the back of the net. So a crazy few moments there, leading Assassins back into this one. But for the win, had other ideas and decided, no, 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 we're not having this. We want to show that we're the superior team here. But they're nearly making it awkward on themselves. What can Sparks do with this one? Punts the ball forward, but Alex good read off the backboard. That's what you got to see, is what you love to see as well from the higher teams. It's all about the backboard defense. They know what to do, and Alex, again, you see it there. Getting the read on the D. Just keeping Assassins at bay. Here comes Not Super Tristan online. He's having an absolute stonking performance there. 5 shots, 3 goals, 2 saves, 1 assist. Beautiful, beautiful sign, I must say. But not quite enough to lead his team to victory, in which they're going to see. Well, there definitely are. 15 seconds left. I can't see Assassins coming back into this one. Might get another consolation goal just to give him a little bit of a confidence boost. Saz now right hand corner. Not able to find his teammates in the middle. Just gets a bit hung up now. Tristan, can he find the angle? Ninja, good rotation on the back post there, bringing it in. As the clock ticks down to past the glorious 0 seconds. Indeed, it is for the win that take the second game. But, you know, I've got to say, Assassins looked good in that one. They looked good. They had opportunities. They had opportunities. Just unfortunate for them on this occasion, you know, For the Win just had a slight edge to them. But going forward, I don't know whether it's the case of Assassins maybe just play a bit more aggressive and just kind of take some of the opportunities out of the equation for the win. That's the tricky. That's an absolute tongue twister. But yeah, maybe get a few more bumps in, a few more demo plays. I mean, Sparks did get 4 demos in that game, but it just wasn't enough to unsettle for the win, it seems. So we will see, though. We will see. It is a tricky one. You're going up against a tough team, but they're putting in a good performance. So fingers crossed in this next one as we head over to Forbidden Temple. We can see Assassins just keep For the Win within sights for a little bit longer. Here we go then. Game at number 3 getting underway as it Sparks going up against Not Super. And just a reminder as well, if you're new to the channel, this is just literally a show match. Not much set for glory on the line in this occasion. And a bit of a run out for both teams as I'm sure they'll be looking forwards to whatever leagues they're competing in. I probably should have checked that before I came on stream exactly what, if any leagues these two teams are involved in, and done a bit of research. But you know, it's Tuesday night. It is what it is. Anyway, early pressure coming in for the win. But Assassins holding firm on the back line there. Sparks left hand side doing well to try and keep possession, but let it run away from him on that occasion. Ninja off the backboard, but neither of his teammates chasing that one, deciding to sit a little bit further back on this occasion. Slight miscommunication though by Alex and Super on them at the back there, just opening up at the back. What a pass and what a shot from Saz as Assassins have taken the lead for the first time in this series. The awkward touch from Not Super. I mean, I don't know whether whether that was a shot or a pass, whether you meant it or not. The point is, Saz, the reaction to get that and squeeze that in at the near post. Beautiful stuff to see. And if For the Win wins, I'll sub to this Twitch channel with my Prime. Whoa, you're throwing that one out there, but I like to stay neutral, but you're throwing it out there, Reaper. But I appreciate the gesture if that does come to fruition. We will see. I mean, Assassin's still got plenty of game time left to try and mount some sort of comeback, and they've gotten off to a great start here in game number 3. Putting For the Win on the back burner early doors. Sparks throwing off the backboard there. Saz can't quite get up quick enough to that one. Another opportunity goes begging, but oh my word, off the crossbar this time. Assassin's trying hard to try and work the ball into the back in there. Tristan pops up for Sparks, but Super does enough to just make that awkward. Beautiful pressure here from Assassins. Keeping the ball firmly in For the Win's half for the past minute or so. As Saz trying to work it there on the right hand side. Didn't quite on that occasion. Recycled play now. Sparks gets met there on the backboard by Ninja. And what a demo by Alex. Assassins are working so hard. And then in the blink of an eye, the demo just opens things up. Tristan taken completely out of the equation. The third man disappears. And just like that, all it takes is a shot on target, and it's in the back of the net. As we approach the halfway point, For the Win are back in this one. Indeed, big brain play. I mean, I say it in every stream I do, no matter what I'm streaming or what I'm casting, what league I'm casting for, demo plays are the new meta. They just create so much space, especially if you're on the back foot. Not Super there on the line. Trying to avoid that. What a save by Ninja as well. Assassins straight off conceding that goal. Trying to work themselves in again in For the Win's half and trying to find that second goal just to give them a slight edge and a bit of a confidence. Sparks takes it away. Lovely play there by Ninja, but not enough power for him to get an opportunity on target. Sparks now trying to chase this one. Looking for the bump and Not Super, didn't get it on that occasion as here he is now. Lovely pop into the path of Alex. Into the midfield. Sparks on the line, on the crossbar even. Beautiful, beautiful defensive play there. Keeping the Assassins firmly in this one, but now it's a turn of Forward Win to try and turn the offensive screw a little bit and just test the resolve of the Assassins defense. Here comes Ninja now, right hand side, pops it off the backboard. Sparks again trying to get the read, but Tristan mopping up there. This time, no, Saz not able to get the direction he wanted on the ball, but off the ceiling he goes into the midfield. Sparks. Forward Win seeming like they got a slight edge on the defense, but the fact that they are on the defense for the majority of this game is testament to Assassins. I mean, in terms of percentages, it's about 70% now for the Win on defense. They've only had a few opportunities up the other end of the field. So Assassins working so hard to try and get something out of this game, but you've got to feel there's a slight danger that with a team like Forward Win, that's shown that they are dangerous in front of net. That one opportunity is all they need, and indeed that's how they got their first goal, first and only goal of this game. So 45 seconds left on the clock. There could be a second, and it is indeed. Slight panic and miscommunication, double commit, leaving Sparks all alone at the back. And just like that, in the blink of an eye, Forward Win step up and send it into the back of the net. Oh, you gotta feel for Assassins. They were trying, but they're not out of it yet. Still 30 seconds left. As long as they don't concede another one, and Ninja, the open net, completely phased him out there. Some might say the most difficult shot in Rocket League, and on that occasion it proved true. Saz coming in, tying things up for Assassins. Beautiful challenge there by Sparks on the right hand side, and Ninja not quick enough off the line on the back post there. He was in the right position, but the speed though that was for Saz to get the goal, get his second of the game, tying things up, and this is definitely game on at the moment. Will we see our first OT of the series? 10 seconds left on the clock to find out. I mean, Assassins might even try and get the winning goal here. Try and find an opportunity. Saz, slight misflip there, takes it away from him. Ball gets grounded on that occasion, and indeed we go into our first OT of the series. And Assassins, I mean, win or lose, there's no drawing in this one, but win or lose, it seems like they've found their rhythm at the moment and trying to work it. But is the consistency the issue that's going to phase them a little bit? What a lovely touch by Tristan. Coming up to other Saz. Oh no, they tried to do it, but Tristan steps up, sends it into the back of the net, and indeed Assassins have got their victory of the series. Beautiful breakaway play there by the team. Honestly, I kind of thought it had potentially fallen apart for them there, as they were trying to go for the pinch play at the end there. Managed to get away with it. Falls into the path of Tristan, who didn't crack under pressure. And my word, well played Assassins. I mean, for the win, whether they were just taking it a bit easier in that game, I will never know. I need to sort out the ability to get these guys in comms so that we can sort of like chip in every now and then and maybe listen to what they're doing and what they're saying. I'll have a look at that next time, but on this occasion, we're not going to know whether they were just taking it easy, wanting to make a game of this or not. Who knows? But we will see. Anyway, next match up, we are going over to Utopia Coliseum. Basically, this is also like a showcase for some of my favourite maps in Rocket League. So let me know which ones are yours, and I'll see if I'll see how I feel about putting it on in the next game. I should probably like do a poll. I think you can actually choose that if you spend some of those channel points. I'm just putting that one out there just in case, you're wondering, what can you do with all these points? You can make polls, you can choose maps. It's a brilliant thing. Anyway, game number 4, 2-1 in the series to For the win. So we will see whether it is a one-off for Assassins or whether they can keep up this momentum. As early doors, it seems like they can. Only 10 seconds into it, but first pressure coming in from Assassins on For the win. Walker touched into midfield there, but Alex, good speed from him to take the ball away up the other end of the field. Tristan now gets some challenge there by Super. He's up in the air, trying to get the read off the backboard, and Ninja not able to get the follow-up as Sparks comes to the aid of the Assassins. Lovely little cheeky flick there, didn't quite work out for him. Awkwardly challenged in the air and touch away there at the back by, I think it was Sads. But they haven't got rid of the pressure just yet. Ninja off the corner, Tristan reads it nicely. Bit of back and forth between the two teams, one end to the other. And it's not Super stepping up for the win. Oh my word, Sparks just completely misread that in the corner. Bit too hasty on the challenge. And Ninja able just to kind of pop it into the path of his teammate in the back of the net. And it's for the win to take the first goal of the game. Indeed, you know, you've got to give respect to Assassins. And you go, oh my word, Sparks nearly getting the angle on that one and sending it to top bins. Post in this occasion coming to the aid for the win, and up the other end of the field they go and get them on the counter, not Super. Oh my word. Sparks just needed the shadow a little bit further back on that occasion. Both his teammates upfield. And when you're facing that kind of situation, you gotta, it's a tricky one. It's a tricky one whether you go for the early challenge or whether you try and shadow as Alex. Nice touch into the corner on that one. Lovely shot it was from Sads. Trying to get an immediate response there, but yeah, as I'm saying, you know, if you're third man, it's a tricky one to decide, you know, how far you sit back on that occasion when both your teammates are at the field. But on that occasion, it was just a little bit too far forward and resulted in for the win getting the second goal. They might have a third here as Alex, the man of the series, some might say in this chat. I'm sure Reaper stepping up, squeezing it in there with a slight assist from the post, and Tristan has left the building. Not too sure whether it was an internet connection issue or not. He's joined back in, so fingers crossed that's just a one-off, or maybe he was a little bit annoyed with that. Who knows? As that's a lovely shot from the right-hand side on Sparks. Good challenge there from Sparks and from Saz. And the turn of speed and the turn on the ball from Sparks sends it into the back of the net. And after 21 seconds on since the last goal, Assassins finally give themselves an opportunity in this game there. And indeed, consistently consistent. That is the difference between, you know, when you move up in the ranks in Rocket League. It's, you know, it's not mechanics, it's not rotations, it's not sort of, you know, your game sense. It's the consistency, which is, I think, is the key factor. Whether you can do things over and over again. It's not Super trying to be a bit flashy. And on that occasion, the consistency just sort of failed him completely. Trying to give a little bit of a cheeky show for the for everyone here. But it's resulted in Assassins coming up the other end of the field, connecting. Tristan punts the ball forward. All three have for the win. Caught a little bit on the back foot there. We got a game on our hands, on the stroke of halfway point. Assassin are back to within one, and they get an immediate response off the kickoff. Sparks gets the read off the backboard, gets the double. Beautiful solo effort there from Sparks. 1, 2, 3 spin. Gets his angles right. Gets the connection. Just what Assassins needed. They've drawn themselves level. Game on. Back from the top. Here we go then. Saz trying to work in for the Assassins for the win. They're probably, I've got to admit, they're probably feeling not nervous. Because, I mean, this is a show match, but you don't want to be losing to a lower ranked team. Because it can always knock your confidence a little bit. So they'll be eager to try and assert their dominance again. But Assassins doing very well, I've got to be said. They're a bit shaky in the first two games, but these last two games, they've definitely stepped up to the mark. A few mistakes, though, still creeping in for them, which they've got to watch out for. Ninja not able to get on the end of that. Yeah, a few mistakes here and there. Maybe that's just what for the win are going to be hoping for. To be able to be in the right place at the right time when no mistakes happen. Sparks taken over there from Saz, who's a little bit awkward in the air. Tristan now off the back ball. Can you get the read? Lovely touch forward into part for Saz. I mean, it was a beautiful pass, not super, but unfortunately it was the wrong team on that occasion. But nearly worked. A beautiful team play. Ninja, lovely touch around one. Couldn't get around the second there. Sparks gets a beautiful 50 there. Passing field into part for Tristan, but Alex saw the danger. Turned quickly on that one. Good read from him. 1 minute left on the clock now. This one ever so tight and ever so close. Oh my word, not super. Heavy touch into part of Alex. Did enough to see the danger. But Assassins trying to mount some sort of pressure and not super. Good read on the defense from him. What a game. I've got to keep reminding myself. I've got to commentate what's going on. I can't just sit back and watch this one. Absolutely stonking performance by both teams on this occasion. Demo comes in from Alex. Only seen 3 of them so far in this game. Maybe a few more of them will just open up the opportunity. Miscommunication there. Missed time has resulted in Tristan coming up the end of the field, but not super waiting patiently. The third man there. Back and forth now between these two teams. Ninja taking this one to the air. Gets met there by Saz. Good awareness on the defense on that occasion. Are we going to see our second OT, or is there going to be an upset? Into the corner it goes, but not quite at the speed and the narrowest of margins. Allowed the save on the post there from Saz, and indeed we go into our second OT of the series. I mean, anyone's guess is as good as mine as to who's going to come away with the victory in this one. Certainly for the win, I'm the more consistent team, but the Assassins are still creating opportunities. Ever so dangerously coming close. Tristan now right hand side, thinks better of it. Allows Ninja to clear the lines, but only into path for Saz. Not able to do much in the corner, but Tristan trying to keep the pressure on for Assassins. Saz gets the challenge, just going to fall awkwardly across the line, but super. Gets the read on that occasion now. It's allowing Alex to try and break away here on the left hand side. Tristan got a touch on it, but it's an awkward one. Super playing it back. What a demo there from Tristan. Taking out the intended passing target there. The slight fake and double commit now from in the corner from Assassins. Minute gone on the clock. Anyone's guess which way this is going to go. Tristan, shot on target. I didn't see it because of the demo, the smoke screen. But my word, Assassins have tied up the series as Tristan challenge on the left-hand side. Good speed and turn from him. Shot on target in the back of the net, and it's Echo Reborn. I've tied the series up. Who would have thought it? Love to see it. Love to see it. But I mean, yeah. You see there with the ball possession for the win, edging it out so slightly. But very even on the field domination as well. Indeed, Saz, it is a best of 7. Don't panic. Don't panic. I've put it down as a best of 7. So you guys are going to play this out to the bitter end. And if you make it all the way to Game 7, we go over to Champions Field. But for the time being, I didn't actually see anybody calling out a map they wanted to play in. So I'm going to pick one for you. We're going to go over to Urban Central for the next map. Now, I can see Not Super's got a bit of a slight ping issue. Hopefully that sorts itself out in the next game. But certainly let me know if you want a server reset potentially. But if you could do that before before a goal is scored, that'd be much appreciated. So yeah, even contest on that one there. You'd love to see. So here we go then. Game number... I've lost count now. It's game number 5. About to get underway. And we're all square. So it's effectively now become a best of 3 if you want. I'm just making sure everything is good. Oh my word! Unfortunately, not super, not able to be super on that occasion. Oh no, I completely got my mistake. Sorry, it's Sparks. Super is the one that got the goal. Sparks Not able to get the solid connection he wanted. Sends it into the top bins. For the win, taking the early lead. But they did that in the previous game, and they couldn't quite put Assassins to bed. So still very much everything's played for here. Is a little play there in the midfield. Not super now. Right hand side. It's apart from Ninja trying to keep the pressure on for the win. Assassins back foot. Early doors here. Can they ride this pressure? Can they keep it just the 1-goal game? For the win are certainly trying their best to try and open the door a little bit, but balls pop back into their own half, so they're going to have to recycle this one. Saz gets beaten in the air by Ninja. No one at home for Assassins off the crossbar. Nobody can't. Oh, neither Tristan or Sparks can get a connection on the end of that one. Probably thought it was all over, but oh, you hate to see it. You just hate to see it. Those awkward ones where you think it's in and then you suddenly realise you've got an opportunity. Slight panic on the buttons. And they had 2 on the line, but neither of them able to keep the ball out. So, minute played on the clock. 2-0 for the win. Make that 3. And Super, I mean, he is absolutely rampant in this first minute. He's got 421 points on the board. That is just insane. 4 shots, 3 goals. Absolutely dominating for the wins and leading the lines. So Assassins probably just got to settle down a little bit and just maybe try and take Super out of the equation. But he's certainly, just as soon as I say that, I mean, Ninja and Alex stepping up to the plate and saying, look, we're still a team. We can still do stuff. Lovely little duo play there. Pass off the backboard into the path of Ninja. And that's now 4 goals to the good for the win. Here we go then. Is this going to be an absolutely dominating performance? Again off the crossbar, and this time, fortunately for Assassins, the ball bounces clear and they'll breathe a sigh of relief on that equation. So a bit of an uphill struggle. Oh my word, and Super trying to get the fake on. Not on that occasion. Keeping the ball alive though for the win. Pass back from Ninja into path of Alex. Then it inadvertently lands straight on these on the ball. I mean, it was a beautiful pass back, but didn't have the boost to recover and put himself away from it. But they've kept possession in this half. Looking a lot more comfortable than it had been, but it's a lovely little play there. Not enough power on it to worry for the win. But will we see signs now of Assassins trying to work their way back into this one? Just 1 goal can give them a slight, potentially a slight bit of a confidence boost maybe. It's definitely a big ask. Fortunate touch there from Saz into the path of Sparks. Tried his best to work the angle, but just didn't quite have the connection he wanted. Ball goes straight up the other end of the field, and Super on that occasion. Not quite Super in his shot, but what a passing field, and Super spoons his lines. 3rd time lucky on that occasion. What a pass that was off the corner there from Ninja. And I think you've got to say, Alex probably felt sorry for Super. He had 2 glorious opportunities to hit the target, spooned both of them. And it was 3rd time lucky for him. Matt finally gets it in the back of the net. And he's looking very comfortable now. Very comfortable now for the win. And that's even more comfortable with Super. He's gunning for the 1,000-point mark. Faking out Tristan there. Oh, and unfortunately for Saz, trying to clear it into the corner. But the flailing car of Tristan had other ideas and awkwardly lands on the ball and sends it into the back. So slight own goal, slight misfortune, but oh my word, Sparks not able to keep his shot down. First glorious opportunity we've seen for Reborn, and I mean it's 11 shots to 1 on the count at the moment. for the win. Just goes to show you how dominating they've been in this game. They've got 70% field domination, absolutely peppering, trying to assert their dominance and show the world just exactly what they're made of, and to prove that that previous game was nothing more than a slight blip. Super. That's insane. 9 shots, 6 goals, and 1 save. Being an absolute demon on the offense at the moment. Still a few points away from getting his 1,000, but still got plenty of time, and he nearly got a glorious opportunity there. Miscommunication, double commit on the back there. And they get away with it on this occasion as Tristan punts the ball straight back up the other end of the field, and the challenge on Alex, and on this occasion not able to find the back of the net. So can they find one little goal? They can indeed. And ladies and gentlemen, we are now in Brazil territory. Lovely speed there from Tristan, and I've got to say Tristan has been looking very dangerous for Assassins. But I think, you know, I've seen some weird things happen in Rocket League, and I think a 6-goal comeback, if I was to see that, I think I would probably retire from casting, because that would just be it. I would never be able to do anything as epic as that again. But I think I'm safe on that bet there. As awkward flip from Alex, but worked out for him on that occasion. 40 seconds left. Are we going to see this retaining Brazil? Lovely pinch play off the side there. Good idea. Fortunately for them, we're not going to see the Brazil retained into the final whistle. It's Tristan. Awkward touch there from Alex. Trying to get the second read off the ceiling. And Tristan sends it into the back of the net. And he banks on Alex missing that one. And indeed, Alex, listen to Reaper. Focus on the game, man. I mean, you might have a comfortable 5-goal lead. But this is Rocket League. You've got to stay focused until the bitter end. Or at least try and show that you're staying focused. I don't know. I mean, it's a difficult one when you're that far ahead. You like to show off a little bit and maybe sort of try and do something a little bit special. But, I mean, they've completely switched off, it seems, for a win. But they've got enough time to work with. And Assassins finally getting some points on the board. Finally getting some goals in the back of the net. And just making sure this one doesn't seem so much of a walkover like it was going to. And Super, unless he can get a goal or an assist in this dying seconds, he's not going to reach the 1,000-point mark. Absolute devastation, I think, on that occasion. He didn't hit the 1,000-point mark, but he put in an absolutely rock-solid performance throughout. 10 shots, 6 goals. I'm just amazed by that. Brilliant performance from him. But you see there, I mean, ball possession, field domination. Again, it's for the wins that were dominating on that one. Boost consumption. That kind of goes to show you that they were just a little bit quicker to the punch and just maybe making sure that they, you know, always had a first man challenging for the ball. So here we go then. This is pretty much it now. Game, or series points, I should say, for the team in orange, which is for the win. And we head over to Beckwith Park, I reckon, for the next game. So let me know in chat, do you think this is going to go to the game 7? Sparks had to go eat. You know what? I didn't even realise. I didn't even realise Sparks had disappeared. Oh man, I'm just so engrossed by the game, I've got to be honest. Sometimes I kind of forget that, you know, certain players sub in and out, but there you go. It shows you how much I'm paying attention. Anyway, oh, speaking of which, should probably make sure the game is working absolutely fine. There we go. Game sound. Got there in the end. So here we go then, game number 6. Series point for the win. And all to do. Oh my word, lovely little flick there from Alex, but completely took all his players out of the equation. didn't quite get it in the back of the net in the end. So Assassins, here comes Tristan, taking to the air. Can he get the read off the backboard? Into the path for Saz. Off the post! So close to finding the glorious opportunity early doors here, but the post coming to the aid of For the Win. And again, like so often we've seen, For the Win getting the immediate breakaway. Not able to connect on this occasion, but Assassins looking like they've settled down a little bit. Awkward there from Saz, but Tristan mopping it up, trying to take it to the air, trying to find a touch off the backboard into the path for Tristan. Shot down to backboard. Tristan down into Saz. What a team play! What an absolute glorious team play that was. Tristan working it left-hand side. Pops it down into making it awkward for the Win defense, and Saz the speed to get on the end of that one. Lovely play from Assassins there to take the first goal of the game. Just what we wanted to see. So here we go then. Can they keep this lead, or will we see For the Win come back hard and fast, which they seems like they have indeed, as the play from Alex. Lovely pass it was from Ninja. For the Win basically saying, you can do a team play, we can do a team play as well. Don't you worry about that, my son. So they managed to hold on to a lead for about 8 seconds or however long it was. But good signs though from Assassins that they've shaken off the slight domination from the previous game, as Tristan trying to work his magic off the backboard. Didn't on that occasion. Leaves it for... not Tristan, it was... well, we got a sub. I've got distracted by the fact that there's another sub in here. Is Trixel? Trixel. Try. I mean, nobody warned me what his name was, so sorry, I'm going to have to say it's Try. And it's For the Win. I mean, as I got distracted, I should have pointed out that For the Win actually got themselves back ahead in the game. So it didn't last. The lead didn't last long for Assassins, but just got to make sure that they don't allow For the Win to start now walking away with this one. Not super up to the air. Good speed from him, but Saz read the ball nicely. Gets the save on the line. Shark will play Alex right hand side. Lets it run away from him. Ball gets pumped upfield. Ninja, nice little touch off the backboard there. A little bit more dangerous than he was hoping for, but Assassins now trying to pounce on this one, trying to work their magic and trying to get themselves back into that one. Tristan trying to find a pass off the corner, but nobody there to meet him. It's allowed For the Win now to turn it back onto them. 1-2 play maybe. Oh, so close. Good idea. Showing didn't quite work out for them. You'd love to see it as well. The team players that are now coming in from both of these sets of teams. Don't see it in the lower ranks of Rocket League, but when you come up to this sort of level, it's beautiful to see when you've got teams that are trying to go for it and trying to create spaces. Just as I say that, oh, Tristan! Oh, probably just had to go for the absolute banger. Slim opportunity. But good play from them nonetheless. Trying to work the midfield and create the space. Here is now Tristan on the left hand side. Couldn't find the finishing connection, but Saz able to clean it off the backboard. Tristan though just pushed a little bit too far forward as the third man there. But this is good pressure at the moment from Assassins. They've only got one goal to find. If they do find out a goal, then anything can happen, but For the Win, a dangerous team when they go forward. You've got to feel like they can exploit slight small weaknesses, and they got mechanical players as Super trying to go for a musty. Not on this occasion. Would have been a clip for the ages, that one, if he'd have got it, but oh my word, the double commit though from Assassins, leaving the back exposed for the Win to try and push forward now. Managed to get away with it on this occasion, Assassins, but don't want to do that too much. He's still got a lot of time left on the clock to try and find an opportunity, but you don't want to find yourself chasing the 2-goal disadvantage. And the slight miss at the back there has allowed the ball to roll nicely into the path of Ninja. What a flick from him. Can he get it past Drexel? He can indeed. And just like that, as I said, For the Win, a dangerous team on the offense. A double commit. Ninja taking 2 out of the equation. Gets the flick. summed up his shot, made the calculation, got it in the back of the net. 1 minute now left on the clock, 2 goals to find. Assassins, it's a big mountain for them to climb. Still possible if they can find some goal quickly. Just to open that door of opportunity back up as Tristan. There it is! Tristan hit the post and it fell nice into the path for Trixel. Triaxle, whatever you want to call him. The point is he steps into the game late. He stepped into the series late on. And he's got himself on the board. So 44 seconds, 1 goal to find again now for Assassins. Can they do it and take this game into a game 7 or will for the win? Slam that door of opportunity closed. Here comes Super now, right hand side. Putting in another, not quite as intimidating performance he did in the last game, but it's enough. What a save on the line by, oh my word, by Tristan, I think it was. Didn't see where he came from, but he knew exactly where he needed to be. And Triaxle now popping the ball forward. That's an awkward touch from Super. Can Tristan get on the end of this one? Crossfiring down in the back of the net. And we're just under 10 seconds left on the clock. Assassins tie up the game. What a play, what a read by Tristan that was. And my word, got a game on our hands here. But still 9 seconds left for the win. You don't want to give him an opportunity. Super popping the ball into the midfield, into Ninja, but didn't quite get the read on that one as the ball hits the ground. And OT now. I'm kind of cursing the fact I didn't get myself a drink because I am struggling at the moment with this epic game and lots going on. It's difficult. Oh, the shot from Saz! Beautiful play, not quite getting the finishing touch he wanted, but they've managed to keep possession now. Triaxle off the backboard. Tristan, wrong side of the post. Opportunity goes begging for Assassins now for the win, bringing it right, left-hand side. But it gets hung up there, Triaxle. Oh, awkwardly off the backboard. Where is Assassins? Where was it, Triaxle? Oh my, they can't hit the back of the net. Assassins is just, they've had 2 glorious opportunities, but they've not been able to convert it. Will they be ruining those chances? Oh, the shot, the save by Triaxle. Saz with the follow-up, and his Ninja sends it into the top bins. Oh my word. Beautiful save by Triaxle. Tried his best to send it into the corner, but it was Ninja stepping up. And my word, what a series. I gotta say, fair play to both teams, and you gotta feel for Assassins. They tried so hard there in that last game, game 6, to try and bring it back. And Reaper, you legend, you beautiful, beautiful person. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for that. You're a man of your word. Love it. Oh my word, what a game. Anyway, yeah, for the win in the end, they're just edging it out. But, you know, Assassins, for a team that were 300 MMR below for the win, certainly matched them on quite a lot of the occasion. And you got to take heart in that as well. I mean, it was close there, and it's a shame that Assassins just weren't able to convert those last few opportunities that came their way. It was just, you know, it was slimmest of margins, but that's the difference between, you know, as you go up in the ranks. You know, I said it earlier on, it's consistency. It's being able to find the opportunities when they come and making sure you hit the back of the target. But yeah, indeed, not super well played, man. Well played. I enjoyed that immensely. I think I'm gonna have to have a lie down because my voice is absolutely caning me now. So thanks so much, you guys, for putting in an absolutely stonking performance, and what a show match that was for Tuesday night. Woo! So, you know what? I'm kind of lost for words on that one. You know, despite there used to being certain show matches and scrims, they still, you know, they don't feel like it. They feel like really, you know, 2 teams going for it, and you love to see it. So thank you so much to both teams, and I hope everyone that was watching that, you enjoyed it. Great to see so much action going on in the chat as well. makes it so much worthwhile. So thank you all for watching. And yeah, I mean, Reaper, for subscribing, you're a legend. But you know, if you don't want to subscribe, just give us a follow here. I'm trying to do more of these sort of show matches, so if you want me to cast your game, then get in touch. I think, you know, my Twitter handle's at the top there. Just send me a DM on that. That's probably the easiest way to do it. Or you can find me in the Discord community there on Sanctuary. Going over to there, and I'm one of the mods. Just give me a DM in that. However you want to get hold of me, there's a way to find me. There's YouTube as well. I'm on YouTube. Go and check out some of that. But yeah, I appreciate everyone. Thanks, Saz, for getting us involved. I apologise as well. I was just, when I was putting the names together, I was looking at the logo, and I forgot to, you know, I forgot the fact that you were called Assassins. That's my bad. I'll hold my hands up to that one. But that's going to be it from me tonight. So I'm going to see who is. Oh yeah, I got to choose. Yeah, I got to choose the outcome. It was for the win. I got the prediction, and we'll see who. You know what? There's a fellow caster called Sir Winalot. He's an absolute beautiful man, beautiful legend. He's a really good wands player, so we're going to raid him because I love him. So stick around for some of that. But that's going to be it from me tonight. So I'm going to hand you over to Sir Winalot. And yeah, I hope to see you guys again soon. So thanks very much. Until next time.